I fell in love with my husband's friend. He proposed to me. I said yes. The hardest part is that my husband said he doesn't want me anymore, and he's not even against me getting married. My name is Emily. For a long time I believed marriage meant safety, warmth, and love. But my life proved me wrong. My husband, Mark, never loved me. From the first days of our marriage, his heart was cold, and his eyes looked through me as if I did not exist. Mark was addicted to alcohol. Drinking was more important to him than I ever was. When he drank, his hands became cruel, and his words turned into weapons. He beat me. He insulted me. He broke me slowly day by day. Every night, I cried in silence so no one would hear. Every morning, I covered my bruises and forced a smile. I asked myself the same question every day. What is my fault? But there was never an answer. One night, Mark did not come home. He had drunk himself unconscious on the street. His close friend Michael saw him lying there. Instead of walking away, Michael lifted him and brought him to our house. When the doorbell rang, I opened the door. I saw Michael standing there holding my husband. At that moment, my heart reacted in a way I could not explain. I felt nervous, confused, alive. Michael looked at me too. There was surprise in his eyes, maybe even concern. We carried Mark inside. When I thanked Michael, our hands touched briefly. That single moment stayed in my heart longer than it should have. The next day, I went to the bank for work-related documents. As I waited, I suddenly saw Michael again. He worked there. Our eyes met. We both froze. Michael recognized me immediately and helped me with my problem. He spoke gently, respectfully. He asked no personal questions. That kindness felt dangerous to a woman who had lived with pain for so long. That evening, I returned home. Mark was drunk again. He insulted me. He beat me. That night, I cried until my chest hurt. The following day, I went to the supermarket. I heard my name. It was Michael. He looked at my face. My bruises were visible. My eyes were swollen. Michael went silent. I saw pain and anger in his eyes. He did not ask what happened. He already knew. In that moment, I understood the truth. We were no longer indifferent to each other. One evening, Mark came home completely drunk. He beat me harder than ever before. Then he dragged me into the street. "I don't want to live with you anymore," he shouted. "I will divorce you." Neighbors gathered. People begged him to stop. Suddenly, someone pushed through the crowd. It was Michael. Mark laughed and mocked him. "Why are you here?" he shouted. "Are you really my friend?" When Mark raised his hand to hit me again, Michael punched him. "You are a fool," Michael said. "A worthless man. What did this woman do to deserve this?" Mark replied coldly, "I don't need her. I don't love her. Tomorrow I will divorce her." Michael took me away in his car. At his home, exhaustion took over me. I fell asleep on the sofa. Michael sat nearby, watching over me, making sure I was safe. Soon he fell asleep too. For the first time in years, I slept without fear. The next morning, I returned home. Mark was sober. He said calmly, "I have tortured you enough. I don't love you. We never had children. Go wherever you want. Marry someone else if you wish. I am filing for divorce." And just like that, my marriage ended. 1 month later, we were divorced. Mark continued drinking and sleeping on the streets. I worked at a college. One evening after work, I saw Michael again. He walked toward me and handed me flowers. We talked at a restaurant. I laughed freely for the first time in years. Michael asked me to marry him. He told me about his past marriage and loneliness. With him, love felt safe. Michael and I got married. He respected me, helped me at home, brought me gifts. Soon I discovered I was pregnant. After many painful years, I finally understood. I was never the problem. Michael was my real husband. One day I heard sad news. Mark had been hit by a car and died instantly. I felt pity, not love.